the same time, because there's two sides to everything. So remember that all truths are but half truths. Positive or negative classification is based on experiences, emotions. Love is positive, hate is negative. It works intimately with the law of polarity. So you have to see both sides. You have to bring them together. That's the means of shadow work. It's not that there is something wrong with you or your shadow for that matter. It's bringing that aspect of yourself together to bring yourself more empowerment. When you think about it, positive is a plus sign, right? So when something is about love, it is adding to. And negative is subtraction, or to take away, to remove. There are moments of necessity that you must subtract. There are some things that you will come to realization in your life that you have to remove, that they are no longer providing you with what you need to get where it is that you are trying to go. So your hate is not the problem. You simply lack understanding of it and act out of fear due to the lack of knowledge of self. But you should embrace this because you need this part of yourself. There's times you're going to need that hate. You should hate some things. You should hate injustice. You should hate inequality. You should hate manipulation and mistreatment of others. You should hate the things that we don't need more of, i.e., subtracting. That's why your adversity helps build your character, because you have to confront these things. You have to. And it will push you to be better, or you fall to the darkness of your own self, which is simply self-destruction. But it also will create balance. It's like a storm, you know. It's a negative experience, but it brings balance back to everything. So in summary, right, for every extreme, there is another equally valid and valid, as valid reaction. And that extreme, thus opposed, may have the effect of balancing each other out. So when you bring a certain level of energy, that same level of energy has to come back to you to balance it out. That's why if there's a great surge of some great hero, right? That's why when you see a hero being born, you always see the villain being born too. Because it has to balance itself out. Batman need Joker. Joker need Batman. Ain't no story without the both of them. There is two sides to everything. And every truth may also be false. See, there is a thin line. It's a thin line between love and hate. A lot of times we move back and forth between love and hate itself. If we keeping it real, look at how you do in relationships. Look at how we are when we argue. We can go back and forth. There's varying degrees in between. Have you ever seen people who've been together for a long time showing so much love and reach the end of that relationship and have a outright divorce everything is totally horrific in that divorce, it turned from love to hate. It very well can do that because it's of the same nature. Remember Lauryn Hill said everything is everything? Everything is everything. So with this principle, we can uncover the art of polarization, a kind of mental alchemy that allows people to change their psyche from hate to love, from evil to good. That's how you go from lead to gold. That's what polarizing figures and polarizing statements and polarizing information, that's what it does. It presents the unique opportunity to bring people to the other side. Come see it from my side. And they actually can. That's alchemy. That's the sacred union. That's magic. That's what it is.